Nobody is immune to the trials and tribulations of life.
You're not up, you're fucking down. And if you're down, I'm here to pick you up.
I don't care what it is. If you survived it, you standing there talking about it, it's cash money.
Never let your emotions supersede your intelligence.
Don't be blind to no situation that's in your face. If you feel like your gut feeling is this, go with it.
The ship does not sink because of the water around. The ship will sink because of the water that gets in. So for me, I don't allow the water that's outside to get in my ship and sink it.
I can't help that these motherfuckers is soft.
Having purpose. I know what my purpose is. And when you're in your purpose, if anything fall on you, then it fall on you. At least you know you were where you were supposed to be.
And with that, I said, move on. Get your life together. Get your life together. Get your life together.
Not there yet. When you get there, you're gonna know when you got there. But you cannot get comfortable.
The greatest thing you could do is listen while you winning. We get that paper, motherfuckers throw the drip on, they got the money, they got all the chicks going crazy, everybody screaming their name, and they go deaf. Nothing can penetrate you.
I just tell myself it's okay to not be okay, as long as the goal is to get out that stage, get out that box, get out that space. That's how I fight with my demons.
It's another me mentally that everybody don't experience.
They ain't got no self-esteem, and then they come being mad at me because I got self-esteem. I'm confident, I'm strong. They're just gonna have to deal with it, and if they don't want to deal with me, block me.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I believe.
I want people you can trust. Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride on my back like a Mustang. I gotta watch on my wrist is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I send my baby to bring it right round. See ya.
Yo, it's your boy Light Buddha Mike and Isaac Elohim once again. How's it doing, YouTube land and the fam?
What's good? What's good?
Yeah, we getting into some good shit. I got a lot of TikTok videos, mostly do with Levi, Trump, Greenland. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of fucking around and finding out shit. You know, because we're enjoying this television show that's playing live. You know what I'm saying? Right outside your window. Sometimes it's inside the building that you're in. You know what I'm saying? It's playing out nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? I'm impressed with the show though, because I didn't think a lot of shit was gonna happen in 2006, but I guess since the year of the horse, it would make sense to bring in the four horsemen, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
It would make sense, you know? They're trying to wake up Leviathans, drill for oils, other precious mineral.
They don't want to wake my spirit up. They're afraid.
Hey man, they try to shut our spirits down.
No, the thing is, mine's dormant, unbeatable. So if they wake it up, it's game over.
Well, it's not for them to wake it; it's for you.
No, if I die, am I not more powerful in the spirit world?
Well, you think if you're a Jedi, it only works that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the Force. But
So
in a
that
way,
it's almost like a gamble. Like they want to keep me alive and maybe not at the same time.
well, this is the thing. For me, being
I'm just
black,
messing around with physics.
it's a gamble being alive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I was surprised I made it to 40. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest with you.
Me
I was
too.
supposed
Well,
I was
30.
supposed to be unalive before 21.
Yeah.
I grew up in those kind of conditions and shit. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
wow.
Like motherfucking people outside house shooting, police running people down and shit.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We had a lot of shootings, but they were more in the air. There's more like a scare tactic than anything. We never got the full on hit the house really.
Man, it's gangland in the L.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Well, it's gangland in any state. It's just Chirac is a lot bigger than what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like there's little city limits inside of Cook that there's inner city and then there's outer city. You know what I'm saying? I was from one of the outer cities where all the people that were in the inner city who had cases would come to. And then all those people would do shit there too and shit. And then they have to go somewhere else like Memphis or Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What it is like it worked like the church. If you did something bad and you didn't go to jail, they would move you where you wouldn't go. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're in a different state, unless you got caught for doing something stupid, you know what I'm saying, you weren't gonna get fucked with. What was that simple? But it's different now. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a whole different country, threaten somebody. You don't like that threat? Come through and get your ass and your wife.
Yeah, in other countries you
Kidnap
can really fuck around like America.
Yeah.
You can't be as dominantly free in other countries. No.
See, this is the thing, man. People forget because of the people that we had in the house before. People forget that America is the superintendent. Everybody else has principals that have to answer to the superintendent. Mm-hmm. Shit, it's hitting now. But
That's what I need to do. I need to pack a bowl with some wax.
I'm just saying, man. Under those principles, I had a couple teachers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Teachers have to teach the students to remain students until they get old enough to be a teacher themselves.
Yeah.
But the thing about the teachers and the students is it takes a good student to be a good teacher. Because the student knows that you never stop teaching and you never stop learning. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to teach in order to learn. You got to learn in order to teach. See? Just saying, you could be a good teacher.
I have skills.
You don't think about it too hard, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know you got the skills. We just hope you use those skills for good, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to get back and revenge, that's kind of like, that's not a big skill, but it's a necessity.
Yeah, to get my brain back from a neurotropic shock is definitely going to be a miracle, though. It's just that.
Well, let's just say like this. Maybe what you did was open the veil, lift the veil, and then once they noticed that you had the veil open and shit, they're like, hey man, someone get a Faraday cage and throw it over this dude because he's over here doing too much.
He's doing magic. He's doing fucking alchemy. Yeah.
What they did is like they probably tried to have you what's that Marilyn Manson? No, not him.
Lobotomized.
Yeah. Something like that. Sucker punch. There you go. Trying to sucker punch you and shit.
I feel like I was lobotomized, bro. But we won't get into that. I'm just saying I think it's a thing.
Well, that's what you've never seen the movie Sucker Punch?
No, why?
That's what it was about.
Oh wow, even worse.
But he said there were certain things that you have to do in order for that to happen.
I'm guessing 20 years to get back. After how long it's taking to get even slightly back, it's been 3 years, bro.
As long as you take the same path, I'm pretty sure you'll get to the same shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's keep it moving, though. I want to start the show real quick. Let's get it. Shorty. I figured Isaac would like that. Well, you know,
I could have heard hours of that.
I know that. I was like, dude, I figured Isaac would have liked that.
I was ready for that to be a 30-second at least.
Dude, if it didn't have that TikTok boom at the end, dude, I could have put it on loop.
Mm-hmm.
And we could have just sit there for like 5 minutes and shit, spitting some shit. But let's keep it moving. I got a couple shorties. Just keep where.
Trump, and you have a message for President Trump. What is that message, sir?
Mr. President, you have already established your legacy as a man committed to peace and fighting evil forces. There is a reason why people in Iran are renaming streets after your name. They know that you are totally opposite to Barack Obama or Joe Biden.
Oh.
They know that you're not going to throw them under
playing into the orange man ego. Oh, you Karen fucking Teed. This place is gonna get the fuck up. Yeah.
People want to get saved. We're going to bring the superintendent in, you know what I'm saying? Clean it up. New principals. Same students. You know what I'm saying? Just different lessons. So I mean, look at the Moderna, whatever the fuck, Maduro. Let's look at that guy. He was put in. Remember when hey, where'd you go? God dang it, Isaac, I was talking to you. Angela, yo. Angela down in the building. I was talking to Isaac and stuff. He just dipped out. I was going to talk about some Call of Duty lore. Alright. Let's keep it moving.
But it's new shit now. Trump is in there. And Trump didn't wait. We didn't have to worry what the fuck Trump was finna do. Trump got on that shit immediately. We finna see what Americans like with a motherfucking bully in that bitch.
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Sure did. That dude vamoosed. Or swore rocket call Bowinkle and shit. Damn, it even dropped 2 people. Wonder who was watching. It's weird. 840 must have came on or something. Let's keep it moving though.
Major breaking news this evening. NOAA has confirmed that the United States is experiencing a level 5 out of 5 geomagnetic storm right now. The weather agency labeled this a, quote, extreme storm, the first of its kind since October 2003. Previously, the agency predicted a storm at level 4 out of 5. Now it has upgraded it to 5 out of 5. And the storm reached these conditions at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, as I said before, the impacts of the storm could be anything from impacting GPS to radio to other high frequencies, really across the country. And people as far south as Alabama this evening could potentially see the Aurora Borealis. And probably one of the biggest potential impacts is the possibility of a power grid failure in various areas. Throughout history, we have seen power grid failures in Canada and elsewhere during these geomagnetic storms. and the Earth is experiencing the strongest possible geomagnetic storm right now. As always, I'm going to provide you updates throughout the night as we learn more, so be sure to stay tuned to be the first to know all the news you need to know.
All I'm gonna say is, shit, you a Verizon phone holder, I feel sorry for you guys. Better switch service, man. T-Mobile, motherfucking shit. I'm on Metro. It's run by T-Mobile or Boost Mobile, wherever you guys want to run to. You know what I'm saying? Either way, man. Shit, even that shit run by oh boy Ryan Reynolds. What was this stuff called? Only $15. Shit, can't remember it because I'm not about to sponsor by it. So no point, right? Let's get it.
Argentina, huh? I got a question. Where did Schmittler run off to during World War II? Because we all know he wasn't alive. And we also know they didn't lose the war. They just moved everything to the United States. Operation Paperclip. Now, all of a sudden, we have a Roman, Nazi-type empire, it would seem, trying to take over in the U.S., and now they just sent money to Argentina, the same place where Schmittler was supposed to have fled to. Boy, I think their time is coming. Oh, boy, I think their time is coming. I think they fafoed. I really think they fucked around and are about to find out. Now they need somewhere to go. Right there near the dragon, huh? Right near the dragon.
Play with the devil, man. You get the horse.
Erin is steady at a category 4, but she's not moving. Why isn't she moving? I know. Now, let's talk about it. If you follow me, the other day I showed you why Hurricane Erin was where she is. All right. Now, for those that don't know, and all of these meteorologists keep telling everyone they're not sure of the path of Hurricane Erin, let me explain to you something, you guys. This is not it. This is 100% not it. Why? I am looking at the wind on Zoom Earth right now. So what's going on? We have a hurricane right here. And if you look, you see this wind coming from up here, blowing this way. It's blowing this way. So as this hurricane goes up, it's going to get pushed over, okay? So the trajectory of this will 100% not be this unless it powers down to a tropical storm. Where it is right now, if it moves with
Man, get a boat. Get the fuck up out of there. Go.
the greatest trick ever pulled was the devil making all of you Christian worship him. Now, let's talk about it. Every Sunday, someone's in church screaming, hallelujah, hallelujah. And you all think that you're saying, praise God. Do you all know what Satan's name is in Hebrew? Hallel. U means you or your, and Yah means God. Hele, U, Yah. Hallelujah. Satan's your God. And if you don't believe me, here, watch this. It says here in the Vulgate, the Latin transition of the Hebrew Bible, the word Lucifer is used to translate the Hebrew word Hallel, which means shining one. Lucifer in Latin translates to light bringer or the morning star. The Latin word Lucifer was also used to translate the Hebrew Hallel in the Vulgate. So every time you say hallelujah,
Man, he should be something. Shit, hopefully he's right. Maybe he's wrong though.
When you figure out that the jewelers took over the world with rocks they convinced you were valuable, look at your hand and realize how stupid you really are. It don't matter how big a diamond is, it's a rock. Period. It don't matter how shiny the gold is, it's a rock. Period. Now, who sells those rocks? Jewelers. Right. Why? They have no other resources. That's right. And Elion's family sells rocks. Oh my God. The jewelers sell rocks. And they've convinced us that the rocks are worth something. They're worthless. You know why they convinced us of that? Because they have nothing else. Nothing.
Hey, I wonder if people ever wonder about that. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm more into like the whole earth stone shit. Like I like stones and shit, but not ones that are expensive. I just like the ones that look nice. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like this one. It's very nice. You know what I'm saying? Got a little sheen to it and shit. But I like simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Nice little wooden one, you know what I'm saying? A little braided in the middle of them and shit, so you get that nice strong shit, you know what I'm saying? You can fuck someone up with it if you have to. Yeah, like that, you know what I'm saying? Smack someone in the face with the breast. It's a good weapon. Just saying. But I like that stuff. Not no diamonds. I mean, I wouldn't mind some like gold fangs or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other than that, just stones and shit.
We're also going to revoke the citizenship of any naturalized immigrant from Somalia or anywhere else who is convicted of defrauding our citizens. We're going to get them the hell out of here fast. And if you come to America to rob Americans, we're throwing you in jail and we're sending you back to the place from where you came. We're throwing you right in jail.
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. America. Fuck yeah. Come save motherfucking day.
What's that? Oh, more and more people are talking about how they're creating Faraday rooms, and when they're in there, nothing happens, but it's when they exit, things get a little wild. Tell me more! Yeah, so people that are in these Faraday rooms, which the purpose of these is to actually block certain frequencies and electromagnetic fields and different things like that. It's to prevent people from listening to conversations and so on. But what people are talking about is when they're in these rooms, they actually feel like, and they have control of their brain, like they're able to come up with their own thoughts and feel like they're the ones doing it live. They said that their clarity is through the roof and they're able to focus better than they ever have. But then the second they leave the room, all of the sudden, different information comes from all these directions where their mind starts just racing and coming up with certain things that they're not thinking of, and it starts to catch them off guard and kind of make them feel a little bit crazy. He said it's always these wild, intrusive thoughts, and they feel like they have no control anymore. Oh, goody. So essentially what they're saying is they say they feel like they have zero control of their own personal thoughts when they're not inside the Faraday room. Okay.
Rule number one. Let's tell them a lie about lead paint. Tell them that if you eat it, it's poisonous. That way, when we bump these radiation waves through their house and shit, we can get them all the C word. Matter of fact, let's put a Wi-Fi router inside every home. We're not going to give them free Wi-Fi. We'll make them pay to get cooked. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And then on top of that, let's turn it up to 5G because 3G is not enough. 4G was okay, but it wasn't doing the job quick enough. 5G, it's all right, but we're gonna go up to 7 soon, so we won't even worry about 5G no more. You know what I'm saying? And those people with the Ethernet cables, they don't have nothing higher than an 8 cat. Their shit's gonna lag, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about that. You know, everybody's gonna be on wireless. Everything. Shit. Don't let me say it.
That the ocean's current is starting to run in reverse? Man, let's talk about it. Now, I know y'all used to coming on here hearing some crazy shit. And if you follow me, you know that I probably have a pretty good explanation of why the Earth's ocean current is now running in reverse. I've shown you things from dragons, leviathans, pigs, roosters. But what's going on right now is epic and probably the best thing to ever happen. See, in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue on a current that helped them bring the slaves through. Y'all remember that? Now, I know a lot of you have been waiting on the ancestors to return to help out with this fight. And what if I told you they just reversed that current? The same current that they used to get their ass here, they can now use to take their ass back. What if I told you America did not win World War II? They lost, and lost bad now.
I like to build on that because when you win a war, you don't capture the people who are the bad guys and give them alternate lives. No. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that would endanger the American people, especially our morals and integrity that we stand up for. You know what I'm saying? But they did that in Project Paperclip. They even gave them jobs working in NASA, aka Warner von Branovich, and Disney, starting up Hollywood's propaganda machine. You know what I'm saying? Giving everybody, we need to go to war, so we're gonna feed them all this propaganda and cartoons to make kids want to join the war. So the thing is, the system is made to control you. This is why it's a system that it works. It's when you see the controls and try to manipulate it yourself. That's when they see you as the problem. But the problem's always been them. They just don't like the reflection. You know what I'm saying? So when you start mirroring back at them and showing them that, well, if we're gonna practice here, we might as well practice everybody's equality. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna do it, so am I. And if you're gonna complain, so will I. Because I shouldn't have to put up with this shit. But at the same time, should have to even consider even having to put up with the shit. Shit shouldn't even have been brought up. But yet, here we are. We gotta change shit. Shit. I want to bury it. At least then you got some good fertilizer, right?
If you live in Hawaii, make preparations to get the fuck out now. For some reason, you all forget that the Bible said that the mountains and islands had fled away from the flood. I showed you all where those tails were. I told you what was going to happen, and it's happening. Now, when they really, really move, they're going to bring a tsunami with waves that could be miles high. We will never see Hawaii or anyone in that area again. The entire island, population on that island will be lost. 100% casualty rate. And for some reason, I think you all forget that the Deagle report said that we are supposed to go from 326 million people in this country to 99 million people in this country by the end of what year, people? 2025.
So floaties, what are those boats that you pull the string and that shit? You need one of those. Raft, there you go. Oars, get some of them. A lot of water. I would try to figure out how to get like storage containers and turn them into boats. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? Submarine shit. Like I said, man. Like I said, we need submarines that can float, fly, all that shit. Dive. I need a vessel that is unparalleled to any other vessel. You know what I'm saying? Efficiency. That's what we're looking for in this world. Efficiency.
If you live in Hawaii, make preparations to get the fuck out. First, let me start by saying this next video is for entertainment purposes only. It is based on factual events. This is for entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Entertainment only. These humans are at war with the Creator right in our faces. And we seem to believe that it's just NASA or Elon Musk launching rockets. Now, let's talk about this crazy shit. You all remember that major eclipse when everything changed after? It seemed like the sun changed and we got that artificial sun. You guys remember the sun simulator? Of course you do. But do you remember that during that eclipse, NASA launched rockets at the eclipse shadow? And those rockets were named APEPs. Do you know what APEP or who APEP is? Let me show you. Now, it says here, NASA's atmospheric perturbations around eclipse path, APEP, all right, which was named for the Egyptian god of darkness and enemy of the sun.
I think he should start like actually posting stuff better. But that, I
Say
digress.
the shit hit the fan in America and a CW breakout, and you end up in a place where someone asks you, well, what kind of American are you? That's when you need to make sure that you're wearing level 3 striped face, baby. You got to make sure that you protect yourself at all times like it's a boxing match. You hear me? Now, what make this level 3 plate so good? It was designed to stop a 7.62, you know, AK-47 round. But it can stop up to a 308 rifle round. And if it can stop a 7.62 AK round, it can stop a 5.56 and a 2.23 round, which comes from your more common AR-15 rifles. What? Handguns? They said, can it stop a handgun? What? So let's say the shit hit the fan in America and a CW breakout, and you end up in a place where someone asks you, well, what kind of American are you? That's when you need to make sure that you're wearing level 3 strike face bait.
I guess we know he's a prepper. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that before, but I know that now. Preppers.
So we've been in a freezer spell this whole time. I've seen 3 different creators say about how Antarctica and how can't nobody go there, and winter isn't normal, and global warming. What if, like, anything that's frozen, nothing can grow? Good bacteria, bad bacteria, nothing. It's stuck in time, right? And with global warming, what if that's the equivalent of unplugging the freezer? Because you do that, let's say you got a pack of meat in there or something, some ground beef. You unplug it slowly but surely as it thaws out. Good things, bad things, stuff is going to start to grow. It's going to start to change. It's going to go back to its original state. What if we just been in a freezer this whole time? What if global warming is the unplugging of the freezer? And that's why so many people are coming back online and awakening. What if we just been in a freezer spell this whole time?
I think we've all been chilled when we were red. You know what I'm saying? As rays of light, we're supposed to be hot, just like the sun. You know what I'm saying? Especially the black community. We thrive off of that shit. So get right with it. Sun's here. It ain't going nowhere.
What's that? Oh, more and more people are talking about how they're creating Faraday rooms, and when they're in there, nothing happens, but it's when they exit, things get a little wild. Tell me more! Yeah, so people that are in these Faraday rooms, which the purpose of these is to actually block certain frequencies and electromagnetic fields and different things like that. It's to prevent people from listening to conversations and so on. But what people are talking about is when they're in these rooms, they actually feel like, and they have control of their brain, like they're able to come up with their own thoughts and feel like they're the ones doing it live. They said that their clarity is through the roof and they're able to focus better than they ever have. But then the second they leave the room, all of the sudden, different information comes from all these directions where their mind starts just racing and coming up with certain things that they're not thinking of. And it starts to catch them off guard and kind of make them feel a little bit crazy. He said it's always these wild, intrusive thoughts, and they feel like they have no control anymore. Oh, goody. So essentially what they're saying is they say they feel like they have zero control of their own personal thoughts when they're not inside the Faraday room. Okay.
Yo, what up, why? I said, why is this live? I like that name. What up, what up? We live because we like the conspiracy side. You know what it is. Keep it up.
Nicki Minaj, what's going on? I'm gonna be honest. You guys really gotta cut Nicki some slack. Y'all seem to forget that Nicki is a citizen of Trinidad. And why would Nicki go on Turning Point and do what she did? There could be no logical reason why Nicki did what she did. Not at all. Especially with everything going on around the United States right now. And we all know that Trump is getting rid of a lot of people. So ask yourself just one major question. Why would Nicki Minaj do what she did on Turning Point, USA?
Good answer. I wouldn't know the question, but good answer nonetheless.
Jesus wasn't coming back. You left their religion alone and started learning about the what? Anunnaki and other stuff like that. So now they got you believing.
I just realized that I said that backwards. I wouldn't know the answer, but it's a good question. That's how I meant to say it. Dyslexia kicked in at that moment. And I just realized, I'm like, hold on. That didn't sound right. People gonna think I'm crazy. It's already too late, but I'm here. Might as well.
Jesus wasn't coming back. You left their religion alone and started learning about the what? Anunnaki and other stuff like that. So now they got you believing that the Anunnaki is coming to return to help you. And that is not the truth at all, because we are the Anunnaki. All right? The Anunnaki are the creation from Anu, the Naga serpents, and Enki. That was the three that put us together, the same way Israel is Isis, Ra, and the Elohim. We are the creation. We are what came from Jacob. Israel, number one, ain't even a place. It's a person. So for all of you that's still talking about Israel being the motherland, it's not even a place in the Bible. It's not. It is a person. It was Jacob. Wake up. But back to the subject. They continue telling you there's a galactic federation, there's the Anunnaki, there's something that's coming, because you all quit believing that Jesus was coming. And now they need your attention back on something coming to help you, to keep you and us from helping ourselves. There's nothing returning to help us, people. We do not live on a planet that's a spinning ball in outer space in which someone is going to come and through the darkness of space to come here. It's all lies, people. It's all lies. It's a universe. It's just one. And it's just one plane. One plane. All right? So if you want to call it a planet, call it that. But it's one plane. That's it. And it's infinite. It is larger than you will ever imagine. We don't even live on 1/1,000,000th of it. The entire world that you know, with all of our continents, is not even 1/1,000,000th of what this universe really is. All right? They're not going to tell y'all that. But since the Anunnaki's returning, or the Galactic Federation is coming, I guess they're coming to... Come on, man. Be for real. Are they only coming to save the people in the United States? What about Africa? What about Brazil or South America? They ain't coming to save nobody else? How come ain't nobody else around this world is hearing the same information we're hearing in the United States? Because divide and conquer is winning. You all gave up religion and picked up spirituality, so they took your coming back person from religion to spirituality. They took away Jesus, since you took away Jesus. I'm sorry. You thought we figured out what it was with religion, so we quit believing that Jesus was going to return. So they gave you your new spiritual return, which is the Anunnaki or the Galactic Federation. Wake up, people. And once again, I don't make money for what I do because I tell too much to you. If you want to support the channel, touch that button right there and go buy you some of these. Boy, they sweet. 6-pair come in a case. Look at my face.
Man, people become salesmen over there on TikTok, I tell you what. I've been getting a lot more of his videos, so he be making more traction, you know what I'm saying? I like to help out where I can, you know what I'm saying? That's what that downloading and sharing is about.
Amazing new information from the science world regarding Levi. Now, let's talk about it. So we all know 3 days ago, the United States ordered strikes against Venezuela, and they took the president and his wife. If you follow me, then you know why they're really inside of Venezuela. I told you, the only place that they can hurt these serpents are their eyes. One eye of this serpent is in Venezuela. The other eye is in Haiti, right on the border of Haiti and the DR. Now, do you know what the scientific community figured out 3 days ago? Take a look. It says here, the identification of a rock layer approximately 20 kilometers thick beneath the oceanic crust of Bermuda reveals an unprecedented structure, helps explain the roughly 500-meter uplift of the North Atlantic seabed. So the sea floor has raised at least 500 meters. That is over a quarter mile. Do you know what that means? That means that someone is trying to rise out of the water. And I wonder who that someone could be. Now let's turn our attention to the future naval map of America. Now, if you look to the right of the United States, you can see a new landmass. And that landmass is exactly where they say it's just raised 500 meters higher than it was 3 days ago. And that would be located near the Bermuda Triangle. And you can also see on this map, if you look at South America, what is predicted to happen to Venezuela and why a president and his wife would get the hell out of there. I've warned and warned for the past 3 years that she was waking and she was going to move. Now she's moving. The destruction that's going to come, I'm not sure, but I do know this. She's going to reposition herself. She's not going to completely come out of the water because she is a water serpent, okay? She is a water serpent, but it is that time where she moves and finds a new position to get herself into to become a little more comfortable. And this takes place, I believe, every 13,000 years. I told you all, when she moves, some places are going to take on new waters. Other places are going to be exposed with new land. We're going to see a lot of new land. It's going to be places to where we can now go and explore, and countries are going to go and try to claim, because that land is going to be above water for the next 13 years. And not only that, this will be some of the most fertile land that you have ever seen, because it's been underwater collecting nothing but bacteria and life. And once it comes out of the water, we live on death, and death creates life. This entire planet is nothing but biology. And once that land come out of the water and it finally dries, it will be one of the most fertile lands in the world. I'm talking crops will grow like crops have never grown before. That is, until humans decide to mess it up. Now, why did they have to get the president of Venezuela out of Caracas? It is literally on the mouth of the dragon, all right, which goes around here. You can see as we come here, here is the eye that I've shown you guys, that everyone's talking about right now. You can see the structure. Here's the brow area. Here's the eye, okay? In this area right here, it's going to be salt mines, because that is where she produces her tears at, and what her tears fill with. I guarantee if you go to Venezuela and you look in this sea right here, there will be salt mines, okay? The other eye is directly across, right here where Haiti and the Dominican Republic is. All right, this eye has almost been protected. by I land. Okay? By I land. Now, she's moving, and the sea floor has raised up at least 500 meters, or a little more than a quarter of a mile, which means that eventually she's going to break free in this area right here. All right? In Caracas, near Caracas. All right? Once she breaks free there and that land comes apart, water will flow and start to erode right through here. All of this, if this comes, she'll break free there. You can see this line following on out. All of that will start to break free, but this will be first, right there in Caracas, in that area, and near Tobago and Trinidad over in this area. All right? All of this right here, Bocas del Dragon, the mouth of the dragon, all of that will break free and water will flow in. All right? Which also brings you back to, it'll bring you back to the future naval map of the Americas. And if you can look at the Caribbean and where Venezuela used to be, you can still see where the I was from Levi, but you can also see that water has came in exactly where I told you it was going to come in, starting around Caracas.
See, it's getting good. Makes me think about God of War so much, though, because they lived on the world serpent. You know what I'm saying? We're all just snakes and shit. No, yo, I was wondering what's up with everybody else. Nobody else is here chatting and shit, except for Angela and me. You know what I'm saying? We can't be up in the chat by ourselves. So there's 9 other people here. But shit, thanks for having me. Let's get it.
It's about 10:30 p.m. East Coast time on Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. And about 4 hours ago, the Department of Homeland Security's official X account posted this. What it is a short clip of Stephen Miller, aka Joseph Goebbels, speaking on Fox News Live. And above is the quote that he said live on the American news, I guess, if we can call it that. He said, "To all ICE officers, you have federal immunity in the conduct of your duties. Anybody who lays a hand on you or tries to stop you or tries to obstruct you is committing a felony. You have immunity to perform your duties, and no one, no city official, no state official, no illegal alien, no leftist agitator or domestic insurrectionist can prevent you from fulfilling your legal obligations and duties. The Department of Justice has made clear that if officials cross the line into obstruction, into criminal conspiracy against the United States or against ICE officers, then they will face justice." Once again, from the White House, we are hearing that ICE agents can literally kill anyone they want for any interaction that they want. This is coming from Stephen Miller, who, if you are still unfamiliar with him, you should get familiar. He is the top advisor to President Trump, and in my opinion, the shadow president, one of the main players and who is actually running the country. He's doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on this idea that they can, in fact, do whatever it is they want to you, whether they interact with you walking down the street, whether you choose to be a peaceful protester and engage in your First Amendment right. The idea that we still have civil liberties when it comes to ICE and its, distribution across the entire country is wrong. It's wrong for us to believe that we have rights there. And, it's going to come to a head. It's going to come to a head. And what is going to happen is someone who opposes ICE, who opposes this regime, is either going to an ICE agent because it is reactionary or because it is pre-planned. It doesn't really matter, but it is going to happen eventually because tensions are reaching a point where no one can take it anymore. And we do not see at this moment, as I'm making this video anyway, any sort of state level intervention. And when that happens, ML, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up, will be enacted. They realize that the idea of redistricting in order to win the midterm elections is not working. And so this is kind of like their Hail Mary pass.
Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. I agree. Agree with you. We knew this was coming. They showed us in Back to the Future when Biff was president. He lived in Biff Tower, so you know where we were gonna have to find him. And he was fucking old boy's mom. Aaron Von Trump. Come on, you guys, catch up, you guys. The timeline we are in was created by hell. We're just hoping Marty McFly gets this back to the way it's supposed to be. But hey, it's gonna be kind of hard with somebody who fucked their own mom, right? But I digress.
So let me see if I got this straight. Everyone in the UK must step up to stop Russia. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why? Can somebody tell me why? Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I've got no beef with Russia. The head of the armed forces will warn that the whole nation, not just a couple men, the whole nation needs to step up to stop Russia. I knew this was gonna happen. All you guys do is war. The UK is developing its own Iron Drone to protect us against Russia. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to work because Russia is sending all kind of threats. They've been planning for this war for years. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a lover, not a fighter. In the good words of Rodney King. Can't we all just get along?
I'm a fighter. Because love doesn't just love itself. You have to fight for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, right, for war, baby.
So according to NASA, the aliens that's supposed to be coming here in November have a strong resemblance to us. The aggressive aliens that's on their way to Earth that's supposed to get here in November resemble African American people. And they're saying they're around 7 feet tall. And if that's the case, we already know why they're aggressive. We already know what they're coming back here for. Earlier this summer, the Pentagon said that the Anunnaki will be back here in the next 2 years. And now NASA, of course, again, NASA, is saying that the aliens that are coming here this November look like African Americans. You do the math. The truth of the matter is, the truth has been hidden for way too long about what this planet is, where this planet came from, who we are as a people. And apparently, those interstellar beings that's coming here are coming here for a reason. And apparently, someone's spoken to them. Someone is keeping contact with them. Someone knows their true purpose. Because you can't randomly just say that they're a
You know, they're trying to make a false messiah, so we trying to prevent that shit from even happening right there. Don't lead the narrative like that. They'll try to put a false sky in front of you real quick. Blue beam is just that. So why are we being enslaved by AI? Who do you think's gonna operate Project Bluebeam? Come on, Newton. Who think it'd be man operating these damn it? No. Niggas not ready for the augmented reality that they're about to be bestowed upon. But don't get it twisted. Just because it's a light, don't mean it's not a light being. Okay? Let's keep moving.
Hey, it's me. This is your daily reminder to start prepping your house for what's to come. First thing I want you to start with is water. So according to FEMA, CDC, most of the federal agencies, they recommend 1 gallon per person per day, and that is for drinking and cooking. So today, right now, I want you to go figure out how many people you have in your house, and you need to go get a minimal of 5 days worth of water for them. Okay? We buy the 1 gallon containers, which are fantastic. So that way, if we get in a situation where we need them, everybody just gets their 1 gallon container for the day. All right? So check what you have. Make sure that you're rotating your stock if you do have some already in place. Water does expire, and it is important where you store it. You want to store it in a dry, cool place. I'm not sure what the guidelines are for pets. We have 2 big dogs, so we are allocating 1 gallon of water a day for both of them. And I kind of been tracking it, and that's about what they drink on a normal day. So remember, 1 gallon per person in your house per day, a half gallon per pet, depending on the size. All right? That's your action plan for this week. Next week, we're going to go ahead and get you stocked up on non-perishable food sources.
I mean, canned goods should always be like somewhere in your pantry, you know what I'm saying? But you know what it is. Shit ain't looking hot right now. Especially when they're talking about some kind of like tsunami, I don't know, hurricane, I don't know, man, something coming across the land. Like, we about to get hit with another snowstorm. I think it's about to be the one. Because we ain't had shit. You know what I mean? Ain't had shit in the season of snow. Everybody that's been getting it has been down below us. But hey, it's that time.
Please tell me you heard about that story about that 46-year-old mechanic. He went to the H for something minor. But people are saying that when they went to check his Fs, they said that there was no way they could help him. There was no way they could save him. Word is he was strapped in. He was strapped in. But that didn't stop him. Word is he went out the window and he went to the station and he told them that they were trying to take his O's. That's what I heard, bro. Like I said, I was not there. I did not see nobody come out of no window. That's exactly why on your L, don't you put that letter O and that letter D. Because things like this could take place. This is what I heard. Like I said, guys, I have no idea what these people are talking about. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about, all these letters that I be using. So when the POs got to the H, they said that they found a false wall, like a fake wall, with a whole bunch of stuff behind it that I don't even want to talk about. People also said that there was 4 more people that was about to go through the same thing. But the POs caught them. Something was going on at that place, and I don't even know where that place is. Look it up for yourself, guys. This is why you got to be careful. This is why you need to take care of, so you don't got to go there. Shut up! Nah, just playing around, guys. Entertainment purposes only. Go look that story up. Go look it up. Because that story is wild. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about that. I'm out.
That shit crazy right there. Stop playing with me, son. So you might have to use water to wash up too. Oh, most definitely you're gonna have to use water to wash up. Niggas is taking bird baths nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you stocked up on some coconut oil. Keep your ass from getting so ashy. Keep that moisture on you when you wash your ass. Damn, peanuts are good. I got honey roasted ones. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep moving.
Iran said they gonna put that switch on Trump ass. They gonna put that switch on Trump ass. They said when they shoot, they not gonna miss. So don't think you gonna get away like last time. They said they got aim like Johnny Dang, whatever King Von said. They got, and I go read the comments. People in the comments saying, say you promise. Say word. Please. Pretty please. Man, motherfucker, goddamn. Motherfucker, Iran, I think you might have more American people on your side than American people on Trump's side. At this point, they said, get them gone. Get them gone. Look, now don't come trying to ban this post. Don't come trying to ban this post. I ain't got shit to do with nothing. I'm just spreading awareness so that people know that Iran said they gonna put that switch on Trump ass. They said, and they ain't gonna pump fake either. They said if you try to run, look, Trump, you better be safe out here. That's all I gotta say, cause Iran. Now this is my request. The American people ain't got shit to do with nothing. The American people ain't got shit to do with nothing.
But hey, there's always casualties in war. We knew this. I mean, that's what they taught us. Was it not? I mean, they came here to entertain, did they not? You know what I'm saying? This is Sparta. But it's run by a whole bunch of Nazis. Is it not?
I'm finna put y'all on. This what rich people don't want y'all to know.
Do the rich people cringe and say, don't tell them that, Rob?
Yes. Don't tell people what you know. Right. Keep them poor. My father was the head of education, PhD, all that stuff. I go home and ask him, said, why don't we learn about money in school? And he looked at me and said, because the government doesn't let us teach that subject. The government tells us what we can teach and what we can't teach.
That's fucked up. You hear that? That's fucked up. The real govern of the mind. Well, like Morpheus said, are you going to be led down the rabbit hole and I show you how far this thing really is? You're going to take the red pill, right? I don't even need to talk about the blue pills. Let's fuck with it.
White people, he's strange. Black people, TNW. That nigga weird, man. That nigga weird as fuck, nigga. People, so white people, it's crowded in here. Black people, EATMITB.
White people, it's crowded in here. Black people. Uh-oh, it's crowded in here. Hold on, white people, it's crowded in here.
EAT.
EATMITB.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's crowded in here.
Can you what's the first
Hey,
hold on.
What's the first one? I bet y'all kill it.
All right, hold on, I'm reading again.
First letter.
So white people, it's crowded in here. Black people, EATMITB.
Everybody's us.
Everybody
and
everybody in.
Oh, everybody in their mama in this bitch. There we go. There we go. Yeah.
See, you got that Verizon internet right there, Angela. You got at least get on, like, I don't know, Starlink. Something.
Embracing the angel of death. The final way to attain personal freedom is to prepare ourselves for the initiation of death, to take death itself as our teacher. What the angel of death can teach us is how to be truly alive. We become aware that we can die at any moment. We have just the present to be alive. The truth is that we don't know if we are going to die tomorrow. Who knows? We have the idea that we have many years in the future, but do we? If we go to the hospital and the doctor tells us that we have 1 week to live, what are we going to do? We have two choices. One is to suffer because we are going to die and to tell everyone poor. The other choice is to use every moment to be happy, to do what we really enjoy doing. No longer am I going to run my life trying to please other people. What do I care what others think if I am going to die in 1 week? I'm going to be myself. The angel of death can teach us to live every day as if it is our last day of our lives.
Yes. As long as you do not do what thou
Embracing the
wilt
angel of death.
to hurt
The final
others.
way to attain personal freedom is to prepare.
Yeah. That boy said he quitting streaming, y'all. So I might have a chance.
What's that? Oh, there's a violent windstorm that's about to happen in the near future? Oh, goody. Yeah, the storm that's coming, it's called a derecho storm. It's essentially a hurricane on land, which will actually have 100 plus mile per hour wind speeds, which will take down homes, power lines, flip over vehicles. Goody. The problem with this storm is that it moves so swiftly and so fast over a long distance, meaning it can go from state to state in just a matter of a few hours. Oh, fun! As of right now, it's predicted to go through Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, and kind of that general area, and we don't know how far it's gonna go. I love that! That being said, people in those areas need to be prepared because this is going to come swiftly and kind of seem like it's just out of the blue. So make sure you're prepared. Okay, then.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to wipe the Midwest off the map. I wonder how Bill Gates' farms can do about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure they about to get whacked too.
So y'all remember if y'all was on live with me when I said I seen something flying during the eclipse? This is exactly what I seen. This right here, somebody else caught it. I knew I was gonna come across it. Somebody then caught a whole UFO or a spaceship gliding across the sky during the eclipse. I told y'all I seen it, bro. Let's run it back. Y'all.
Let's run it back real quick.
So y'all remember if y'all was on live with me when I said I seen something flying during the eclipse? This is exactly what I seen. This right here, somebody else caught it. I knew I was gonna come across it. Somebody then caught a whole UFO or a spaceship gliding across the sky during the eclipse. I told y'all I seen it, bro.
So I was just talking to my brother yesterday, and let me tell y'all, he is 10 times smarter than me. Like 10 times more smarter than me, to a point where he be dropping hella knowledge on me. Like this one, for example, that I did not fucking know, and it quite fucking shocked me. And a lot of y'all need to know about this shit, cause what the fuck, y'all peep this shit. So y'all see all the conflicts going on around the world, right? Every single country has a problem, has an issue with another country. You know what I'm saying? It's always a disagreement with somebody between somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that tripped me out the most is that every single country on this planet, they all disagree with each other, except for one agreement. Just one. And that agreement is, there's a certain part of Antarctica that they cannot fucking touch. This is every single country came into one agreement. Not
Well, they practice diplomacy, duty, because they did keep it civil when they said that one agreement. You know what I'm saying? Try keeping people out about Antarctica. Don't want us to know what's there. Well, really, it's not what's there; it's what's beyond. Because nobody's ever gone down and then come back around. We're trying to see what's around. We're trying to go down, see what's around, come back around. Hopefully that's what you guys talking about. If you don't have it like that, then let us find out because we could be on some other shit.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Yeah. Just hanging around.
Well, this is terrifying. You've probably seen the videos, those deep metallic groaning sounds echoing from the sky. Some say it's the earth crying out. Others call it angels, trumpets, or something even darker. But according to a military insider, we might finally know what it is. Follow and watch till the end. Comment if you've heard it where you live. I want to see how far this goes, and I'll add a link in the comments so you can hear it yourself if you haven't already. For years, people all over the world have recorded the same haunting noise, a low-frequency roar that seems to move through the air even when nothing's visible. Well, one insider claims it's connected to skyquake calibration tests, a classified operation designed to map the ionosphere using directed resonance. In simple terms, they're testing how sound and vibration interact with the upper atmosphere. And here's where it gets unsettling. Those sounds were reportedly first logged on the same days as massive magnetic spheric shifts, the kind NASA monitors during solar storms. Which means whatever's causing this isn't random. Now the conspiracy angle. Some believe this is part of a global frequency grid, where governments, or something above them, are synchronizing the planet's atmosphere like a living instrument. Each sound could be a tuning note, a test for a resonance network that one day could broadcast directly into human biology. If true, these sky sounds aren't just warnings. They're part of a rehearsal for control through vibration. Again, link in comments so you can hear these strange noises yourself. Listen closely, because next time you hear the sky hum, it might not be thunder. In spite of the noise,
He ain't even let us hear the sound, man. What the hell? Had me perplexed. I was ready. Didn't even let us listen. Nothing. This is nothing. Just no, just a whole bunch of rambling. God dang.
A lot is going on out here, guys. People are saying all the airports in Caribbean countries are being shut down. I just seen a video. They're saying that there's thousands of people that can't get home, guys. This is what I heard. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm home, like I said. But I seen another video with some lady in Puerto Rico that says that she can't get home because the airports are shut down. Now, people are also saying this has something to do with Venezuela that I know nothing about, guys. I don't know what's going on with that situation. And if you want to know, go look it up. But my opinion on this, I wouldn't be traveling around this time of the year, guys. Remember, guys, get ready. Listen, there's a lot going on in the world. And right now, people need to slow down on the traveling and just stay home with their family. I heard nothing is flying in those Caribbean countries and nothing is flying out of those Caribbean countries. People are saying if you rebook something that it gets canceled automatically, guys. Something is going on out here and I don't know what's going on out here. That's why I'm asking you. People are saying they're stuck. I wouldn't know if they're stuck or not, guys. Like I said, I'm home. But like I said, guys, I hope everybody gets home safe. And right now may not be the best time to be traveling anywhere because you never know what can happen. And of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. I'm just letting you know what's going on out here. Let me know if you know anything about this or you have family that's in a Caribbean country that's trying to get back that can't get back. I'm out.
Yeah, I remember King saying something about that. His mom went out to Puerto Rico and shit, and she couldn't get back out. So, kind of makes sense. That was about a week ago, though. So, yeah. 14 days, 2 weeks. What's up, Acting Bulge? How you doing? So I'm popular on YouTube. YouTube popular.
So we sort of just discreetly learned how the US government plans to publicly roll out all of the reverse engineered technology they've managed to develop from UFOs since like the 40s. And it comes from Hegseth's speech at Starbase today. Among other things, he mentions space capabilities, directed energy, quantum, and AI as being some of the forefronts of the next generation of weapons capabilities. And on its face, that's kind of an obvious statement. But he goes on to mention how we're going to rapidly iterate the development of projects in these domains and how we're going to discover new ways of fighting. He appointed his Undersecretary of Research and Engineering as the Chief Technology Officer of the Department of War, and basically said that this man will be the single nexus point through which all of these programs are managed, to whom they are accountable, and under whose guidance this development will be accelerated. This is Emil Michael, by the way. Now, I think what this sets up is a structure whereby unacknowledged programs can, through Emil Michael, leak stuff into the development of on-the-books projects at the Department of War, introducing advancements methodically into all the appropriate domains, while maintaining a believable story that this advancement is occurring organically due to this new vigorous push and the use of AI and the coordination of this visionary undersecretary. Now, the other thing that occurs to me is that the United States is strategically positioning itself to kind of box in all of our potential threats on the world stage. The move on Greenland, the move on Venezuela, abetting the revolution in Iran, kind of strategically taking the feet and the heads off of different enemies, and positioning ourselves to deter what would otherwise be eventualities in the form of China invading Taiwan, and Russia launching a nuclear strike on Ukraine or another enemy. And I say, what better way to deter such, once we have gained strategic ground in all of the right geographic and political areas, than to begin introducing these exotic new technologies against which these other countries will not be able to militarily compete. So it turns the playing field really asymmetric again. Everyone has nukes now, everyone has ICBMs. We introduced a new deterrent onto the battlefield after hiding it for decades and decades, but only once we have adequately positioned ourselves to deploy it in a global way if necessary, everywhere and all at once. So anyway, I'm probably reading way too much into Hegseth's speech, but I think we're witnessing the turning point finally that leads to the slow introduction of all of this hidden technology. And I think the beginnings of that introduction will be before Trump's term is over. And I think Elon Musk, Emil Michael, and Palmer Luckey are three big names we're going to want to keep our eyes on in this new era of development and disclosure.
And we will be keeping our eyes on them indeed. Can't be letting them guys go.
What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna say like this. I think it was very windy that day, and the wind decided they wanted to build a snowman. Let's just go with that, yeah.
I keep telling y'all, it's a reason they're hiding shit from us in Antarctica, but the truth is about to come out. So some information leaked about Beyond the Wall in Antarctica, and this shit is crazy. So what's being said is, there is basically a civilization living beyond the wall in Antarctica. And there's only a special group of people that knows about this, and it's only a special group of people that can go there. They're also saying that there's a group of people there that look exactly like you and me. No, really, like you and me, like our doppelgangers. And for whatever reason, the people there age different. They also said there's another group of people there, different beings, a different race, along with animals we've never seen before. And not only are the animals different, the water there is different. The ice there is different. They're saying that the ice there has some type of special powers, healing power. Different trees, sort of like the tree of life. The water, sort of like the fountain of youth. You know, where you drink the water and you live forever. Now you gotta ask yourself, why have they been hiding this place from us? Why can't we go there? Why is it that every country, every place here can go to war anywhere, but it's a treaty in Antarctica? Tell me that. And then tell me what you think. I'll tell you this much. Whatever the truth is, you can't hide it forever. Pay attention.
Man, be on some, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer, y'all. I just want to make one up, you know, it's a little time. I've been trying to make it to where I've been doing it till 11, but it's all right. We gonna work something else out. I'm saying I don't mind doing it at 9:30. Just wish it was at 9. But shit, y'all know what time it is. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep your boys' stream dream alive, because that's what this is all about. Let's get it with the outro. Peace.
Friends are some of the fakest people you ever have in your life. Because friends will never allow you to just be yourself. Oh man, nigga, you sound like you're getting weak. Oh man, you sound like you get. They ain't gonna let you say, man, I'm hurt right now, homie. I feel like hurt. They gonna go tell somebody, man, nigga talking about killing himself. So friends don't check on nobody. Family go check on your family. Because friends have to fake with one another. Friends have to be fake in order for us to be real friends. I can't tell you, nigga, you wrong when you wrong.
I felt that! My bad. That shit hit me. That shit hit me, man. That shit touched me on another level.
Homie, friends don't let each other be who they really want to be, my nigga. I got to be who you want me to be so we can remain friends. If I tell you I don't like this, I don't want to kick that nigga, I don't want to rob that nigga, and we from the same hood, but we friends. I can't go against my friend because my friend gonna quit me. So if I'm really your friend, I can tell you no. I can tell you I don't like this, I don't want to do this. Say, homie, I'm on the phone with my girl, can you cut this down? And you don't say, oh man, nigga caking on the phone. My friend understand this is my girl. So when he heard me talking to my girl, he cut the music down. Without shaming me. Friends wake up every day to shame one another. Why do you want me to believe when you call me, homie, and we Jones and high side? What friends do with each other. But man, my family ain't gonna do this. So I build a family away from a family, nigga.
We had a saying where we would be like, peace, be safe. But then we heard Nipsey say, stay dangerous. And I never understood it. But then when I finally understood it, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Stay dangerous. Because when you are, you're aware. If you're part of the danger, you can see the danger around you as well. You have to stay dangerous. Because if we're not, we're going to get caught unaware. And then we're just a pawn being used. When you carry yourself like a king, you will be.